All right, welcome everyone, fosters, volunteers. Thank you, Lori, for setting this up with us, and to get all of our pups highlighted and get them onto their forever home. We've got tons of dogs here tonight, both from a couple different rescues. We've got a handful from Independent Animal Rescue. Sorry, we've got some from Better Together Animal Sanctuary.
Beautiful together.
Beautiful. Okay. Close-ish. Anyway, so yes, we're excited for you guys to see and meet all these puppers, and we're gonna get started because we do have quite a full dance card and we want to be respectful of everyone's time. So we're gonna start with Mr. Tucker, who is just a shug outside playing. So his foster mom, Amanda.
Yes.
Can you hear me? Hey.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, and we see little Tucker. So tell me a little bit about Tucker. How old is he? How long has he been with you in foster?
He has been with me in foster since July 4th of last year. My friend Melissa and I went and unchained them literally on July 4th from the backyard. Their owners moved and left them behind, but not before they had abused him, his brother, and his sister. So we took all 3 dogs. He was high heartworm positive, and so he had quite the very long recovery, but he's really good now. He and his sister, his brother did not survive the treatment, and but he's about 3 years old. You can tell he really likes balls. He loves to play. He is built like a barrel, so but that's just him.
No body shaming here, pup.
Nope.
So you said he's 3, and well, you know what? That's a great Independence Day.
Mm-hmm.
He was liberated from his sad situation. Okay, and you said so he's been with you since that July. And he loves to play, obviously. Is he a cuddle bum? Is he hyper middle activity? What would you say is his energy level?
Ooh, it varies. So like if the breeze blows, he could be, he could be energetic. He could not be energetic. He varies from moment to moment.
I feel you, Tucker.
But he does like to cuddle. He's still afraid, and it doesn't matter how many times we've tried. He's still a little nervous in the car, despite all the vet appointments and heartworm treatments, and he's still a little nervous in the car. He's getting better, and hamburgers help, which help with his body. So,
Tucker, my man. Burgers and cuddles and built like a barrel. I love it.
But he really loves to like play ball. Like ball, his wubba. If you throw, he throws it back. Sometimes he doesn't give it back, and we don't try to take it from him because sometimes he growls, but he'll drop it and we throw it again, and he'll brings it right back.
Yeah. Can you demonstrate? Will he demonstrate his running skills?
Oh. Yep.
Look at that barrel jump. That's great.
He can't find the ball. That's hilarious. Tucker, it's over. It's over.
Good luck, Tucker. And Amanda, one sec. To everyone watching, like I think Emily said, if you do, just to reiterate, have any questions or anything about any dogs or anything like that, just drop them in the chat box. Sorry, is the word I was looking for. So does Mr. Tucker, did he dress up for Halloween?
He did not. No, he's not a fan of clothing. One day, baby.
Oh, we found
Oh yeah.
he's sweet. What do you think will be the most important thing for his forever family to know about him before they adopt? Would you say?
Patience. He and his brother took the brunt of the abuse of the three dogs it was literally all three from the same litter. And he and his brother took the brunt of the abuse. So it's taken a lot of patience, because he gets nervous in new situations, and he just needs to know that you're going to be a great leader, and you're going to help him move forward, and that you're going to, lead him down the right path.
Okay, a strong leader. That's good.
He does love to like hike, although the body doesn't show it, but he loves to hike. He loves to go for walks.
Does he, I know he had siblings, does he like other dogs?
I have 15 dogs, but he only liked his sister.
Okay.
But he tolerates everybody else. But the ones that I have are all special needs, if that makes sense. So literally there's like some dogs that can't walk, some dogs that can, some that have 3 legs, but he'll tolerate them. But
Sure.
it's a slow introductions.
Okay. Tucker, I mean, that's called discernment. You're just discerning on which dogs you want to hang out with, which ones you don't. That's totally fine. Well, Amanda, do you have anything else that you'd like to share about Mr. Tucker? Maybe your favorite thing about him?
He's just, I love like his facial expressions, because you can tell exactly what he's thinking. I mean, it's ridiculous.
He wears his emotions on his sleeve.
He really does. And he does make fast friends with people. Like there was a vet at the emergency room when he had a pulmonary embolism, and he from the heartworm treatment, and he made fast friends and refused to leave the hospital because he wanted to be with her.
Okay.
I tried my hardest to get her to adopt him, and she's like, I already have a dog. I'm like, but we got Tucker too.
That's all right, no. Tucker. We did have a question. Tucker is 3. Yep. So Tucker's about 3 years old. And I just know, Tuck, that you're gonna find your perfect forever family and you'll fall in love. I know you're not worried about it right now because you've got your ball. So
right, yeah.
We'll let him go and play and such. And thank you so much, Amanda, for
thank you, you guys. Have a great one.
Lori, did you want to actually hold on, Lori? I'm sorry. Is Dash back? Dash and Claire. Hold on 1 second.
Hi.
So, hey. Hello. Did he get some food? Dash had to dash and get some dinner.
I heard something in the backyard, so he's on alert right now.
Oh, okay. Sure. So Claire, tell us about Dash. How long have you been fostering him?
I've had him for about 5 weeks. I can't remember when he came in.
Okay.
For me, maybe Melissa or Jane could say.
Yeah. Do you know how old he is about?
I think he's 9 or 10 months.
Okay.
I think he's 10 months.
10 months or so. So he's a youngin.
Yeah, he's half part Basset, part what they say, Beagle. I think was their thinking, and obviously something else. His head's a little too big for his body. When he starts walking around, you can see it's adorable. He's got very short legs for his body, but he is able to get around just fine.
Good.
He is extremely playful. He loves to play with other dogs. He and my 1-year-old play constantly, all the time.
Sorry, your 1-year-old child or a 1-year-old dog?
Dog. Sorry.
Okay.
Dog.
Sorry. No.
That's his and he's got a bassety, wrinkly face. I don't know if you can see it. There it is.
He'll let you know when someone's home. That's good.
You go outside? You go outside?
Oh, look how long his legs are, his little paws. He's so cute.
Want to go outside? You can see him run around again. I don't know how to turn the camera around on the laptop, but
Lord, I see dusk is coming in.
he is,
So is he heartworm negative or
he's
positive?
neutered. He's negative. He's neutered, and he's house trained, and he does well left on his own in the home. He's learning. He's getting better at walking, and we're trying to train him now. His only real issue is a bit skittish, so he takes time to warm up to everybody.
Okay.
Not dogs. He's really good with dogs right away. He warmed up to me right away because I'm always here, so it's hard. It's the people that aren't here very much, like my daughters, that he's still a little nervous around.
Getting used to, yeah.
That's the main
Okay.
thing. It will take patience, understanding that he will take some time on that.
Okay. That'll be important for his forever home to know that some patience will be
Patience.
needed.
Like he'll take a. I mean, he pet him and do everything within a few hours, but he picks and chooses. I think, or
Oh, sure.
he's getting two.
Don't we all, pup? Don't we all?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's with my husband.
Is he so he's good with dogs? Do we know about cats? How he does with cats?
I don't have a cat here. Maybe I don't know. If
Okay.
A beagle basset. His mama had short basset legs. Jane, has he been around cat? I can't.
He hasn't been with a cat. Okay, no worries.
No.
And does he go? How is he in the car? Does he ride okay, or would he rather?
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. It just will take a while for someone to get a leash on him, and to. No, it's just a warm up period. It's a slow burn, I guess.
Yes, we're big advocates of slow introductions and just slow moving transitions. It can be a very jarring thing going from.
Yeah, and but he did really great coming in here. The dogs helped a lot. I have 3 other dogs here, so he.
Oh, okay.
Playmates, but he really just plays with my puppy. It's constant entertainment. We're gonna post some new videos of him on the site. I just sent in. So.
Okay. Oh, little pup. And has he been doing any training with you guys, either formal or at home?
Yes, he's not formal, but he's sit and stay. He's got pretty well.
Nice.
We're working on down, but
okay.
The leash is the main thing we're working on now.
Is leash walking?
Pulling that much anymore, actually. And,
okay. Oh, he's too cute. I love it.
He is adorable, and he's got a very striking face. He sleeps all night long, very nicely, and
I love it. And do you have a favorite thing about Dash since you've had him?
He just gets very excited, animated, and gets zoomies. I guess that'd be my favorite thing. Zoomies on his little short legs.
Yes.
Mornings, and after eating, he gets very excited, and the way he plays just really well. So.
Awesome.
And he's very snuggly on the couch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Well, did you have any other things you'd like? First, I just saw his tail, the white dipped tail, and I love it.
Yes.
Holy smokes, big fan. He's adorable, and I kind of want to snuggle him. So, come on, Dash. Well, Claire, we'll go ahead and watch Dash play around and such if you'll hang out with us. And thank you. Thank you. Laha. Lori, you've
Hi.
Mr. Cosmo, the drama king.
Yes, he was being very dramatic. So Cosmo is with Independent Animal Rescue. He is about 8 years old. He's in great health. He came as an owner surrender when his owner became ill and could no longer keep him. So he has been a beloved pet his whole life. And as you can tell, being with his people is what he wants more than anything. He stays with a volunteer of ours a lot. She is a single person. She lives in a townhouse. She doesn't have a fenced in yard. She takes him for walks. She says he's like the perfect companion. She works from home. He's quiet. You'll see later, because she's going to be introducing Lola. She just puts a bed down and he likes to look out at the birds and things and entertain himself. Doggy
Aw.
TV. He loves going for walks. He's easy to handle on the leash. The place that she lives at has a lot of people walking their dogs, stray cats wandering all over, and he's good with all of them. However, he cannot live with another animal. He just gets too worked up and excited. So we recommend that he be the only dog, but he can certainly be around other animals on leash. He's not reactive. He loves going for car rides. He is in great shape. He is a beautiful 70-pound, just velvety love hunk, a love. And he's crate trained and house trained. And he just, is looking for that person who will give him a chance. He is a little bit older, but he has lots of love. He can love 10 years worth in 6 months.
Aw.
So he more than makes up for.
So he-
And he's heartworm negative. He's been neutered. He's up to date on all his vaccines. The person who keeps him just took him to the clinic and had his nails trimmed. He doesn't have any kind of separation anxiety, so you can leave him at home. I mean, he's just a low-key, easygoing,
Yeah.
loving kind of guy.
He seems very chill. He seems like he'd be just a nice low-key companion.
Yeah, he would be he likes people of all ages, all sizes. So he would also be fine in a family. He seems unflappable. We've taken him out. I had him at Weaver Street Market yesterday with his Adopt Me vest on. People were coming up to him and petting him, and he loved it.
Oh, he's getting lots of love.
Yeah, so but I mean, if I
The girl.
didn't already have a bunch of pets, he is the man of my dreams. And Tara, who takes care of him, she loves him too. We're fighting over him.
That's hard as a foster. I can attest to, you find like the man of your dreams. Look at that mug. But you're like, oh, I do already have, some
People constantly comment on what a beautiful creature he is. Yeah, he's in great shape. Like I said, he was a beloved pet, so he's been taken care of. He's a good boy. Great temperament, smart. He knows lots of commands. He listens.
When he's been training, what motivates him in training? Is he like a snacker, or is he like getting lots of pets and things?
Oh, he'll gently take a treat from your hand. Yeah, I mean, he's not going to turn down food.
I mean,
Yeah, no, he's food motivated for sure, but he's also not. I mean, he's just so easy. I haven't had to do a lot of work with him because I haven't had to.
right. He's done the heavy lifting.
Well, he's an older guy, I mean, he's like, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
I know. I'll do it. All right.
And Lori, if you had to say, what is Cosmo's love language? If you had to pick one.
I think you're seeing it right here.
It looks a whole lot like physical touch.
Physical touch. Yes.
Looks like a leaner. You definitely lean into you. Oh my goodness. So I guess that means that if you're looking for what some would say is the perfect man, you've got 70 pounds of love and schmooshy face, and yeah, I love it.
I'm an older lady and I can handle him really easily. So, he's a big boy, but it's just, you would never know it when he's on the other end of the leash.
Yes. And Lori, remind me how long Cosmo's been with IAR?
I have had him since April.
Okay. All right, so we're just waiting, looking for that perfect person who
That's
wants a buddy for the winter. I love it. He just seems unflappable. That was the word you used, and I liked that. He does. He's
Well,
very
he's so, I mean, the place that he's living at right now with me is a pet sitting situation. So there's lots of other dogs around. So he spends a lot of time in a crate.
mhm.
So he really wants what he's getting right now, which is the one-on-one
Yeah.
that unfortunately he doesn't. So he's just like in hog heaven right now.
Yeah, he looks it. You might be stuck there for a while.
Oh, well,
Right. There are worse places to be stuck.
except I have another one in the other room. I have to go
Yeah.
back.
He's like, no. Well, thank you, Lori. And I know
Thank
you got
you.
a couple other ones. While you're swapping out, I'm gonna tell you guys about Miss Monkey, who is currently munching away on her new favorite toy, which has been one of the few that she's not been able to destroy. So we're big fans of these. Monkey is about 3.5 or 4 years old. I've had her since the first week of December last year, so coming up on a year. And before I had her, Lori, she was also with Lori for, I want to say, 6 months or so. So she has she's been with us for quite some time. She was found as a stray by some local people who were able to wrangle her into a car, and she's had quite the journey from there, getting into IAR, coming into foster, and yeah, she's delightful. She's a strong girl. She's about 50 pounds, she's closer to 60 pounds of muscle, and almost barrel like. She's thick, we say. She sleeps through the night. She doesn't make a peep. We've not done a lot of crate training with her because she was not a huge fan. She'll go. She's been in boarding before, so she will begrudgingly go in a crate, but she will. This is her bed right here, and at night she jumps in, and I won't hear from her till morning. So she is heavy sleeper. She snores. So if you are a light sleeper, or yeah, if you're a light sleeper, maybe invest in some earplugs or so. But she's a noisy girl, but as most pit mixes are, I feel like pretty snory. Monkey loves going for rides in the car, even though she's very vocal. So it sounds like she's worried, but she's wagging her tail. She's got her head out the window. She likes going on adventures. We love hiking through the woods. We've overcome her anger at squirrels who dare to exist in the woods that we're walking in. So they've come to sort of a truce, so we enjoy that. Monkey has been in formal training now for a couple of weeks with a local dog trainer, and those have been going well. The person who does adopt her will, I think I'll echo, patience. It will take, of course, patience in the transition, but we'll likely need 1 or 2 handling classes just to build on the progress we've made as far as her leash walking and general manners, as well as she has had some leash reactivity in the past, which we've been working diligently on, and it has been rendering some results. So I'd give you a high five, but you're not interested, so it's fine. But yeah, she loves toys. She likes her big Kong. She likes anything she can chew on. We don't do a lot of soft toys because she goes through them, too quick. She does not enjoy having her nails clipped. She doesn't mind baths. She's a toucher. She's a toucher. So she loves being combed and brush downs. Yeah, anything. Touch might be her love language. She can entertain herself as well. So her bed is set up. We've got a window, and you can't tell now, but the leaves are turning color and everything. So she'll just sit and look out the window, see what we're doing over here. I work from home, so there's generally, she's always got somebody hanging out with her. But yeah, she's got her toy and her bed. She is a happy camper. I'm trying to think. Oh, because of her exuberance and just strength, we are recommending a family without small children or cats. The cats just weren't her favorite. But yeah, overall, she is a lovey, and she currently lives with a dog, male, about 50-ish pounds, and they get on quite well. So she's dog selective, I would say. She had a meet and greet, and they had a female dog that wasn't an awesome fit. My dog is a male, and she lives with him quite amicably. So, well, I don't want to take up too much of our time, but that's Monkey. And yeah, I love her. She's a sweetie pie. And on my screen, I see an Usagi I see a little tail wag going on.
She wagged her tail when she heard her name on the camera.
She's like, who, me? Hi, Alicia. How are you doing?
Good. How are you? Yeah, so this is Usagi, and what you're seeing is, Usagi in her mean state most of the time. She's just a little couch potato and a little love bucket. She loves the snuggles. She's happy to play with her toys by herself or with people. She really is like the best snuggle. I mean, we've fostered a lot of dogs and lots of them have been very snuggly, but Usagi is like next level snuggler. She wants to spoon you. She wants to be on top of you. She has like mystical nap powers. I've had the best naps of my life with this dog. She's like top notch when it comes to snuggle time. She, as you can see, she's a master of tricks. She's happy to do, I mean, whatever you want to teach her, she'll learn. And she's, for the most part, she's like very easy and super lovable. The kind of, slightly more, the not so easy side of her is that she's very fearful, so she's not so reliable with other dogs, and she takes a little time to warm up to new people. So she will need to be the only dog in her house. And she would definitely do better in a quieter house. But yeah, this is most of the time, this is who Usagi is. It's just a little couch potato.
The queen of the castle.
Yeah, very much so.
And how long have you been fostering Usagi?
We've had Usagi for a very long time now. We would happily keep her if we didn't already have multiple other animals ourselves and weren't planning to move. But we've had her for a few years now. She's been here a long time with us. Okay.
And this right here is what that time mostly has been.
Yeah, I mean, so we live on a very noisy street. It happens to be oddly quiet right now. So as you can see, when it's quiet, she's happy to just chill out. She can be a little bit reactive to outside noises when it's so that's why I think she would do much better in a quieter house. We live on like one of the busiest streets in town, and she's been a real trooper putting up with all of the commotion, the people and dogs and cars and yelling. There's always stuff happening outside, and she's really been a trooper, but she definitely would like a quieter spot where she can just hang out like she's doing now.
Yeah, sure. Not have to worry about all that nonsense, right, Usagi? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, sorry, we should have her do some tricks. She loves to work for treats and for attention, but I think it's too small for her to roll over, but she did her best.
She said, I'll do the best I can.
I've been meaning to train her to talk through buttons, like those, like you see videos, because I think she would be very happy to learn to speak through buttons.
Yes. Hey. I think we've got a new hobby for Usagi. I think
Yes.
that'd be awesome. And how old is she?
She is probably something like 5.5 at this point, I think.
Okay. Look at that focus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, we dropped it.
I love it. What a good puppers. And how much, so I found her picture to be deceiving. The first time I saw her in person, I was like, she's so compact. So how big is she? How much does she
She is a 50-pound compact little meatball. She's very much a low rider. She has real goofy proportions where her legs are definitely like a little bit short and her body is a little bit long. See if she'll show you. Yeah, so she has really cute, goofy little proportions, but she has a lot of muscle on her, so she definitely is still like a little 50-pound meatball.
Yeah, for sure. And I love her markings.
Yeah, she's got a big cow spot on her back.
Yes. And did she participate in Halloween festivities this year, or was she?
You know, we didn't do it. We should have, because I'm sure she loves wearing jackets, so I'm sure would be more than happy to wear a costume, but we were slacking and we did not get her a cute little costume for Halloween.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I do. I would feel like
Cute as
for her
that.
people, she's willing to do like almost anything we ask of her. So she, I'm sure, will goofus.
I love it. And she's so sweet. So on a typical day, is she in a crate? Is she out and about? Are you guys home, or what's a typical day like for her?
She is crate trained, but most of the time we just give her, we have a bedroom that she can stay in. She probably would also do okay with run of the house eventually. Just since we have other pets, it's better for us to keep her in a bedroom. But I think, you know, in a new home, I would work her slowly, start her off with maybe a crate or just one bedroom, and then like let her eventually have run of the house. But
Yeah.
normally she doesn't really get herself into any trouble. You know, if she does have the rest of the house to herself, as long as there's no other animals, she can kind of hang out. I mean, if there's any food, she will find it and eat it. So you have to be careful to make sure there's not snacks lying around.
Right.
But other than that, she's pretty good when she's left to hang out.
To her own devices. Okay. And I believe I read that she's not big on cats, right? Correct me.
So she actually has been very good with our cat, just because she's had some troubles with dogs. You know, she is a chunky little meatball, and I would worry a little bit that she might be a bit too much. I mean, she's good with our cat, but I'm worried that in the wrong circumstances she could be a little bit too much for a cat. So I think to be on the safe side, she's a princess and she likes all the attention. So I think she would maybe be better just as an only pet.
Fair enough. Okay. She wants to be the only one. I got you.
She can be a little exuberant, but I mean, our cat is extremely dog savvy, so they're pretty good. But in most cases, she's probably better off being the only one.
He's like, that's fair. Well, I know Usagi, it's been a long time, pup.
Yeah, she's
But,
had some bad luck.
we do you know how she came into rescue?
She was in Wake County. I think she was just picked up as a stray, and it was a goofy situation where someone messaged me on Facebook and sent me a video of her, and that was how she came to be with us.
Okay. Aw, what a sweetie pie. And do you have a favorite thing about Usagi?
It's got to be the snuggles. She's too much. She really will spoon you like a human and wrap her arms around you. And like, I give her lots of kisses, and for the longest time, I try to figure out where this thing came from, where she really likes to like press her face onto your face. And I think it's like her trying to reciprocate like human kisses. And so she just like presses her like chunky little skull onto your face a lot of the time when she's very affectionate. So
there's literally nothing better. I love it.
yeah.
Oh my word.
She loves very, very hard. She takes a while to warm up to people, but once she knows them and they're her people, she loves so hard.
Okay, so she's looking for someone who will love her as hard as she loves.
50-pound ball of love.
A 50-pound meatball. That just, I love it. Well, thank you, Usagi. I'll let you get back to
Oh yeah, and I'm sorry, I should have mentioned that she has already been through multiple levels of like training courses, so she's definitely like highly trainable.
Okay, yeah, like obedience classes or
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So she did at
Nice.
least 3 courses, I think, with Cheery Dogs. So someone mentioned in the comments that she'd been through one of her courses. So.
Yeah, that's who Monkey's doing her training with Cheery Dogs also. Um, they're so cheery. I love it. It's delightful. Awesome. Usagi, you're a shug, little cow, little meatball, a little beef ball. Okay. Um, excellent. Alrighty, let me see. Little bit. What you doing? Hi, Natasha.
Hey there, trying to get the camera turned back around. This is Little Bit. He's a sweetie. This is only actually my second day with him, fostering him. But he has been a little love bug. We've gone on a walk. That was great. We've gone to the dog park. He was great with big dogs, little dogs. He's great with our dogs. Yeah, loves to snuggle. Lot of energy. And the only thing that he really needs to work on, in my opinion, is he's very nervous around men. So, walking up, everybody wanted to say hi to him, and he's great with women. Men, he's a little reserved, a little fearful, but he was great in the car. He hopped right in, hopped right out, just really well behaved.
Yes, Lord, we like well-behaved Little Bit. Tell me again how old he is. I'm sorry.
I think he's going to be 1 next month.
Okay. Okay. So a young boy.
Yeah.
And oh, the cuddles. And you said he gets along with your dogs. How many dogs does he currently live with?
2 other dogs.
2. Okay.
Yeah, he definitely enjoys being with other dogs. And really does not want to be alone. So if I leave the room, he is right on my heels. So if you want a dog that's very quickly attached to you, this is the one for sure.
Hey. That what are they called? A Velcro dog then.
Yes, totally.
And Melissa added in the chat that she was rescued from living in a car with 13 other dogs.
Yeah.
Well, you've come a long way, Little Bit. How long have you been fostering her again? I'm so sorry.
Only 2 days.
2 days,
and you could see, just how comfortable he is. He would just immediately, he was a little, timid at first, but he just, settled right in and has been great.
Oh yeah, he is well. Yes. Oh, I love it. Okay, so don't know him super, super well, since you've only had him for a little bit, but thus far, what's the most like quirky thing about him?
Oh, quirky. I don't really know, actually. So we have a small hobby farm, and he is very perplexed by the goats. So I don't think he's ever seen those before, and he's fascinated by the chickens. He's met our feral cat briefly, and was not aggressive. So that was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord. And he's been in rescue since August. He's tall. He looks like a tall boy.
Yeah, he's got some long legs. He's very thin, but he's really, I think he may only be about 30 pounds.
Oh, wow.
So he's a great lap size, in which he can curl up into the tiniest little ball and loves to sit next to you or on your lap. He's a snuggler.
He is so cute. And so he was with Jane before you, correct? Okay. Since August. Okay. Oh, he throws his own toys.
Okay. Look, ready? Took easy. Took easy. Took okay to toy. That might be something he needs to get a little more comfortable here with, maybe.
Fair enough.
What's it
Fair
toy?
enough.
What's it toy?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he's cute, little bit. I love it. Well, Natasha, thank you so much. He is a shug, and I'm hopeful that you won't have him for too long. Won't get too comfy there.
That's right.
Get him all set up in his new home. But thank you for hanging out with him and fostering and bringing him on and such. And a little bit, we'll just let you hang out and whatnot. We're gonna hop on over to Tucker and Mike, I believe.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Hey, Tucker. Nope, you're not Tucker. Hey, Mike.
Hello. Hey, Tucker. Hi, buddy. What are you doing?
So this is Tucker. Now, this is not an IRA dog, right? This is a
Beautiful together. Animal
beautiful.
sanctuary.
Okay, I always want to say better. Beautiful together. Okay. Well, tell me about Tucker. I love his bandana.
Thank you. So, he is my family's dog, but we do need to find a new home for him. He's been a little rough around my kids who are still very little.
Okay.
He did bite my 2-year-old son, but it wasn't the dog's fault. My son he's almost 2. He's a monster. He's relentless and he tries to ride him like a horse. So it wasn't even bad. I would have done the same if I were Tucker.
yeah, Tucker. Poor thing. Okay.
So I'm essentially I'm going to be his foster until we can find a new home for him that's a better fit.
Okay. And how old is Tucker?
He's 5.5.
5.5. Okay. And you've had him all his life? All 5?
No, we adopted him in March.
Okay. Puppers. And so he's 5-ish. Does he live with any other dogs right now?
No, I wouldn't recommend putting him near any other animals. It's strange because the person who was fostering him for the rescue I got him from, he lived with 2 other big pit bulls and they said he was okay. But anytime I brought him anywhere near dogs, he seems to be dog aggressive.
Okay.
He jumps and runs at them.
Oh, he's a scared boy. Tuck. Well, what does Tucker like to do during the day? Is he a couch potato like we've seen?
Yeah, he's very much a couch potato. I work from home, so he spends most of his day with me upstairs in my office.
Okay.
He'll sit up all day. He'll sleep. I'll run downstairs to get something, or I'll go down for lunch. He'll hang out downstairs, or he likes to sit outside and sunbathe. He doesn't dig holes in the yard or anything like that. So I'm fine leaving him outside as long as he wants to stay out there.
Right.
He's very, very mellow.
Okay.
Very low maintenance.
So mellow dude would probably, okay, so not with small kids. So like a young single, is he fairly active?
I usually take him for 2 to 3 walks a day.
Okay.
He seems to get tired pretty quick. So I think he's very well exercised.
Okay. Yeah.
Just 2 to 3 short walks a day.
Okay. Oh, Mr. Tucker. Does he have a favorite toy or play way?
Let me see. He has let me switch the camera around. Hang on. He would definitely prefer like an antler. Antlers seem to be his favorite.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't take him for a walk for the day, like if it's raining out or if I just can't, he'll start to get pretty energetic and he'll play with like anything you give him. He's actually had this little stuffed duck since since before we adopted him, and he's pretty big. He's about 65 pounds. He might have put on a couple of pounds since we got him, but he hasn't wrecked it. which I can't believe.
Right?
I
That's
had
his
dogs
lovey.
years ago, dogs that passed away years ago that would destroy everything. And he, if he gets energetic, he will actually play with us and run around and squeak it.
Yeah. Ah, little Tucker.
He's a snuggler. That's his favorite thing. He
Is it?
almost every day he likes to sit on me like this too. He'll sit on my feet. Or
So your
anywhere
feet
on
will
me.
never be cold.
Yeah.
Excellent.
He'll sit on the couch with me and watch a movie with me for 2 or 3 hours with my wife and everyone when the kids are sleeping. So he'll sit there the whole time.
All right,
He
Mr.
loves
Tucker.
he loves my little kids too. He runs up to them, but being he's big, sometimes he gets a little overexcited. So
Yeah, sure.
I would say older kids are fine.
Okay.
But like my son, he pokes him in the eyes and stuff, and
Yeah.
he's a quiet dog. I think he would definitely prefer a quieter home. Sometimes I'll see him. He'll run upstairs into we have a pretty big house. There's a lot of spots for him to go and hang out. He likes to hide in my office sometimes where it's quiet. But he'll run up to my daughter on the couch, who's his favorite. She's like 4.5. She'll run up. He'll run up to her, jump on the couch, and snuggle her.
What a shug. We have lots of snugglers on this call, and I gotta say, I love it. I love it a
Yeah.
lot. Loving the snuggles.
He is a spooner too.
Man,
He loves to sleep on my bed when we're not there. He has his own bed. He sleeps on the couches. He'll sleep on there, but he'll spoon right up next to you.
aw. And winter's coming, so this is great timing, y'all. Well, Mike, thank you so much for bringing Tucker, and hopefully we'll get him his forever home going. I know he's like, give me more snuggles, please. And
Yeah.
yes, I'm going to again, just to be cognizant of time. Lori, who is your second dog? Is that my buddy Mo?
Yes, it is. Hold on. Okay, he is.
Hi, Mo.
Yes, he has had a long day. He went for a long walk. He went down to Weaver Street Market today to meet some people. And I actually had, Mo is about 5 years old. And he's tired, as you can see. Come on, Mo. He's got a big head. It's
He
huge.
does have a big head.
He does, but he's kind of a stockier, shorter dog. But
He's like a meatball too. Like
he is a meatball too. There's a lot of meatballs.
Yeah.
I had a family come to meet one of the other dogs here, and the other dog was terrified of them, barking at them. It was a couple of young kids, 3 kids and the parents, and they were really disappointed because they wanted to meet and cuddle with the dog. So I sent Mo out, and he gave them what they needed.
Yeah.
I mean, he was just like on their lap. I mean, he loves kids. Mo's secret power is he's incredibly empathic and empathetic. So he knows what's going on with you, and he will be concerned about you, and he will be checking in with you. He's not needy though. He can be on his own. But if you're going through something, he's right there. I've never seen a dog like that. People have told me that he should be an emotional support dog.
I was gonna say, let's get him signed up for ESA for sure.
Yes. I mean, he totally,
He's
I guess this is what you're going to get with him. He likes to go on car rides. He's also needs to be the only pet in the house. He was adopted by a family who loved him, but he and the cat eventually it wasn't going to work out. So that was very sad. And he's back with me now, but he did great with them and their family. He's very well trained. He knows all his commands. He's quiet.
he is. And Lori, I've taken him. Mr. Mo and I have gone for a couple of hikes this fall out by a lake by Lori's, and you're right. He's a show. He's great on a leash. He jumped right out of the car. We had to do a little run up to jump in.
His little legs.
Yes, he's got, because that short, stocky piece, and he has this spanky eye from like the little
Yes, he does. Well, I'll tell you, he did have a TPLO surgery on his right hind knee,
Okay.
and it's looking like we're going to have one on the left. now.
Okay.
So he will not be ready to go until we get that surgery done, which we're going to get done right away. But it's really common in dogs with this physical type to have knee issues. And they say that once that one knee goes, the other one is going to eventually. And so here we are with him. But gosh, you'd never know it. You know, he has this, we're going to get him fixed up though, so that he has bionic knees and he can play ball and do all the things that he loves to do, go for walks,
Yeah.
run around. He runs like a horse too. His two hind legs go out together. He doesn't run like that.
He does. And I mean,
But
hey,
you're not going
yes,
to see
there.
that today.
I know but I think he has some videos on the website, or
Yeah.
on social, right?
Yes, he's with Independent Animal Rescue.
And
And he stays with a volunteer a lot. And she sends me pictures of him on her back deck, just lying in a sunny spot. And, you know, he likes to be, he doesn't need a lot of attention, but he will be there for you if you want him, when you need him. He's really just, I don't know. He's a good meatball. We've had a few of them on here. He's around other dogs a lot. He's
Okay.
not reactive toward them. I mean, he's surrounded by them, and you can tell he wants to play with them, but he just doesn't know what to do once he gets in the middle of it. And then they're like, okay, I'm done now. And he's like, I'm not. And then eventually they tell him, like, leave me alone. And then, you know.
It's a whole thing. Sure.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing.
That's okay, Mo. We when we were on our walk, we saw, a couple of dogs and he was interested and, like he said, exciting things, but was also like, okay, when I called him and got him, he was like, all right, we're going this way. And so he was easily
Redirected.
Thank you. Yeah, he is just knocked out. I'm okay, Mo.
Well, he is on some anti-inflammatories for his knee and things like that. So
Sure.
he's-
Hey, so good
and
night.
he was taken down to Weaver Street Market today and walked all around. And so he's tired.
Yeah,
I can relate.
I bet. For those who don't know Lori, she stays on the move. Like,
Well,
This-
not only
this is the
Get up
longest
really
I've
early.
seen her in one spot. for
well, not only that, but I get up really early. And so if you text me after 8 p.m., forget about it.
Forget about it. That's right. Well, Lori, thank you. I'll let you, Mo, I'll let you get back to it, get back to sleep. Lori, and I'll let you grab the next one. Bye, Mo. I'll come out for a hike soon, bud.
Well, he may not be doing a lot of long hikes for a while, but
Right.
someday soon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lori. Bye, Mo. Yeah. Emily, our tech guru, is taking care of Miss Penny, and she is going to tell us a bit about her. Emily?
Yay, thank you. So I just spotlighted her. It's going to be like a super fast run from me to run from this room over to that room to kind of let her out so you can see her. But I'm happy. It's like, look, she's calm. She's in her crate. But Penny is a puppy, so you will see when I get in there how excited she gets. Okay, I'm on my way.
All right. I love it. See, wow, she jumped up real quick. Hello, puppy. I love her cream colored chest. I think that's a pretty girl. Hello, Penny. Oh, shoot. Do we need to unmute you? Hold on.
There we go. My iPad was being glitchy. Okay. So this is Penny, and she's about 6 months old. Wait. Okay, good girl.
Oh,
As you can tell, she's so good. Let me turn a better light on. Hi.
She is so cute.
Penny, come here. Sit. Good girl. So we know two things, wait and sit. You've seen them both. She loves to just like when I get down low like this, and if I switch, she just likes to be, thank you for the paw in the face, with the people. She is like rocket. But once
She
she
looks
gets her
fast.
zoomies out in like 2 minutes, she'll just, once you pet her and kind of hold her, she'll just like relax in your lap. And she has no issues being upside down, right side up, half her body's hanging off the couch, you know.
She's a flexible.
What?
She's a flexible
Yes.
little pup. Emily, how old is Penny? Do we know?
We think about 6 months. Penny, sit. Good girl. Thank you.
She said hi. Oh, that brindle is so pretty. Is that like is she reddish? Like an auburn?
She's got a very very pretty, like bright red brown coat with these black tiger stripes. She doesn't want to stay in one spot for the camera, but yeah, it's a lot prettier in person. It does look red. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And then her face has like the running down her face. If we can see it, she's really excited. There it is.
Yeah, she's excited. So she's about 6 months. You said how much does she weigh right now? Ish.
A little under 30.
Okay. And how long have you had her with you?
I have had her, I think between a month and 2 months, maybe.
Oh, okay.
She just got spayed about a week and a half ago, and she's coming down from that. Penny, come here. Well, now she has, come on, good girl. She does come when called. She
Yeah.
does love other dogs, pretty much any other dog. Her only thing is she can be a lot of energy for some dogs. She does listen when they are confident and they tell her no, but the dogs that maybe aren't as confident, aren't as well socialized, she will completely bulldoze and thinking that they want to play with her. But otherwise she will, like, she's really good for having dogs want to play, like dogs that maybe want to play, but they don't know how or whatever, because everything to her is play. Everything is play in her little brain, and she can roll with all of it. She has seen my cats a few times. She just gets really excited. She's shown no aggression, but she's obviously would be a lot for them. So I haven't had them meet yet. I don't think she would hurt them, but she might chase them, and she just sees the cats and she thinks they're a small dog. So this is what I mean. We've entered the chill out zone, right, where she's just like, I don't care where my body goes, I'm just gonna like contort myself all of the different ways.
Oh my goodness. And is she sorry, is she potty trained?
She is house trained and crate trained, as you saw. We're working on having her out in the house more, but right now she still is, like most puppies, needs to kind of either be unsupervised in a crate or a pen or supervised.
Yeah.
So
Outside of it, for sure.
Penny, come here.
Oh, little Penny.
Come on.
So how did she come in as a stray? How did she come into rescue?
Yeah, she was a stray and she found a cat toy that she's eating. That's not for doggies.
So Emily actually has also met Monkey. She's been over, Monkey went over to her house to do some video shooting and such, and Monkey's now favorite toy in the world is half of this toy that she got. We picked it up, threw it to her, she yanked the head off, so I think the head is still with Emily. And her the body part of this little stuffed toy is her absolute favorite. It's the one soft toy that she's never like torn up, other than the head thing. But so Penny,
I don't know where that toy is right now, Courtney, or else I would totally show it. That's so funny. Yeah.
oh, she's a good girl. Oh my
Okay.
goodness. She's
Well, I'm
so
gonna put her back in the crate. She's
awesome.
okay. And she
Yeah.
does actually, let me show this off. She does usually do it when at crate. Come here, Penny. Crate.
Ooh, okay.
Good girl.
What a good girl.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah, I'm
like,
so
oh, oh my goodness. Thank you, Penny. Little cutie pie.
Now I'm gonna run back and do all the tech stuff. So she's gonna hang out like this for a sec.
Thanks, Emily. And while Emily is resetting Ms. Penny and hopping over, Phil, are you and Zeno? Oh, there he is. Hello, Zeno. Soon as Emily gets, we'll get you spotlighted.
Who is it?
Zeno and Phil.
Okay.
Goodness, he's too.
Hey everybody. Okay.
How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so I've had this guy since last Friday. He's doing really well. We don't know how old he is. He's maybe a year or two. He's not neutered yet, so he's got an appointment, and hopefully they'll be able to tell us more about that. I guess he was a stray who was taken in by an older lady who was affiliated with a different rescue. He's with Beautiful Together. And he was too much for her because I don't know how heavy he actually is, maybe 40 or 50 pounds.
Wow.
Really
Okay.
skinny. Super athletic and fast. So, and wants to chase squirrels. So
Yes.
we are working on, he can sit and kind of stay. We're working on impulse control with walks. I've taken him to the dog park where he does really, really well. I've taken him on a hike where he did really, really well. He's friend to everyone. Wants to play, doesn't know how to play all the time. Seems to be fundamentally a coward.
Oh.
So that's good. Like he's not aggressive at all.
Yeah.
He's a people pleaser, so he learns the rules pretty quickly. As well in the car, wants to get in the car, is getting better at not pulling so much on walks. What else? Don't know about cats, but we have a backyard. He likes to go out in the backyard and chase squirrels. And I've been very, very active with him, taking him on long walks because I just moved to North Carolina myself. I've got a very flexible schedule. And now he's settled in and can kind of chill out and do nothing.
Yeah.
A couple of nights I had him, I think he was stimulating himself a lot and like nibbling on my fingers, and he just climbs like all over me. So he's like an enthusiastic cuddler, but like a pretty annoying cuddler.
Yeah.
But it's better now that we got him bathed.
Sure.
He's extremely food motivated. And overall, he's like a lot. I thought he was going to be like a big pain in the butt just on the first 24 hours. And he's actually really good. He doesn't want to go in the crate, but I can get him in there.
Yeah. Oh, he just gave the side eye when you said the crate. He was like, what?
I didn't catch that. I think he would do well with like anywhere. I assume that he could learn to deal with a cat. It would probably be a lot for the cat at first. I think he's like, he gets in my way a lot, and he's like pretty big and strong, so he might like knock over a kid. I don't know how experienced he is with
Right.
But he's not like, his impulse isn't to be gentle, but he is getting better at being gentle with like taking food and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
he's doing really, really well.
Yeah, Zeno. You
He's
look
so-
real chill, like just happy with getting his head scratches.
Oh yeah, totally. He's very, very attached to me. So I am renting a room in a house from someone, and he loves the other person that I'm living
Mhm.
with. But he like, I can't go anywhere.
Yep.
Following. But he's still only been here for a little while. So
It doesn't get better. I've had monkey here. They love us. So oh, and welcome to North Carolina.
thank you.
Also, sorry about the humidity.
No, that's all right. Is there any other questions that I can answer?
So he's food motivated, we said, and he's learning, I think. Monkey, do you have any questions? Has he exhibited any like, would you say quirk or oddball lities?
Prefers to drink from the toilet.
Okay, that's quirky.
I'm trying to get him to stop, but
Okay.
that's like, I don't know. It's like me and seltzer. People are like, you shouldn't drink so much seltzer, and it's like, that's how I get my water. And
Yes.
you shouldn't drink out of the toilet, and it's like, well, it's either that or not drinking. He doesn't drink out of his water bowl. So,
He's like, at least I'm hydrating. So
yeah, but, like definitely a lot of energy. Like he's chilled out now, but that's like he was at the dog park for a long time.
right.
And
So he will
went
need
on to
someone. He'll need someone that'll be active with him also.
Yeah, and like I don't know, he's not the most confident in the world on the hike about like jumping over stuff, and then like towards the tail end, he was a lot better about that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
he's still like in his shell a little bit, but
Okay.
very energetic, athletic dog.
Aww. All right, Zeno. Well, you take your time coming out of your shell. You look real comfy and such, but look at those little pet scratches. Oh my goodness. Well, Phil, thank you, Zeno, for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Telling us about Mr. Zeno. He's so cute and quiet too. Is he
He's
not
very quiet.
vocal? Okay.
He barks like at dogs when they're in the other pen in the dog park,
Mhm.
and that's pretty much it.
That's about it. Okay. All right. So not noisy. Monkey, take note. Awesome. Well, thank you, Phil. I think we've got Miss Lola. Lola, and hey, Tara, I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're well.
Yeah, I haven't, excuse me, the camera here. I have not seen you for a while, but yeah, I hope you're doing great. You hear me now? Do you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, okay, great. And I'm turning the camera here. But yeah, well, I've got Lola. I'm just actually doing respite care for her. And she was just dropped off yesterday, but I've had her 2 other times. She's, so I know her pretty well. She's a great girl. And let me put the camera on her. She's grooming herself, so maybe not the most attractive, actually. So, of all times, excuse me, can we not do that, please? But no, she is a really great girl. I think she's 12 years old, and you would not know it. I know she's been sleeping during our call a little bit, but she's really active for her age. I'm stunned by it. So she's a big girl, and I don't have her weight, but I think she's like around 60 pounds or so. She's
sorry.
What'd you say?
I wouldn't have guessed that. I wouldn't have guessed 60 pounds, and I wouldn't have guessed 12 years old.
Yeah, she's a good size girl. Now she is leash reactive, so she does she requires somebody who can handle her. She wears a Freedom harness. But it's weird that she's leash reactive, because she did it before she came into IAR, and I think it's been about a year. She lived with another dog, and I don't know why they came into IAR. Maybe somebody passed away or something like that. But the other dog she lived with was adopted. So she has lived with other dogs, and also she lives now with foster cats and gets along well with them. But she's definitely leash reactive, and on the walks. And so just trying to redirect her, trying to get her away from them. But that said, though, I mean, that's her only thing that I have seen that, you know, is an issue. She's just great. She's very smart and can do tricks that her foster family has taught her to watch me. And so I can't demonstrate it with just the one camera here, but or the one hand, you know, but you can just put your finger to your nose and move it and her eyes track you. So it's just really very, I think she's really smart. Lola, okay, so I'm not going to try to do that, but I also wanted to show you her blue eyes. Hey, Lola.
Look at those icy blues.
Yeah, they're the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. They're just so beautiful.
They're very striking.
Yeah, just so striking. She's really great in the tufts of hair. So she's so cute. So she's loves to be around me. I work from home. I think Lori was mentioning that earlier. So I work from home like a lot of folks here on the call. And she has really good house manners. I don't currently have my crate. I mean, I have one here, but I don't have it open or set up. And she doesn't need it. She doesn't damage anything. She occasionally barks like if somebody knocks at the door. So I find that, like, I actually like that if she does do that, but she's not barky, like, you know, she wouldn't be barking all day or anything. So, and I work from home. She likes to be around me, by me lying down, but is content to do her own thing. And oh yeah, and also she loves to fetch. So you need to have a good throwing arm and be throwing that. And I kind of like, if I'm working, I'll just kind of like throw a little bit, throw down the hallway, and she'll come and bring it back. And okay, now we're getting up here a little bit. But yeah, like, yeah, likes to play. And but yeah, so just her only thing, I think, of just being leash reactive is just the thing that she's needs to work on. But you know, I've just managed it, and so she's you know, just is. That's just something that whoever adopts her will just have to work with, or maybe we can do some training on that. But yeah, she's a great family dog and does well with the cats that are in her foster home, and doesn't need a lot. But I mean, she does. Her foster family takes her on 2 or 2.5 mile hikes regularly, so she can handle that. And but yeah, she's in good shape. So
yeah, she doesn't look 12 years old. Wow, yeah. And those beautiful eyes, I can't even. I love it. Yeah, so she's okay, so a mature, beautiful, leash reactive, but yeah, that's minor. You can work around that, right?
yeah.
Okay. And so I know is this your first time doing respite for her? No, right?
No, I've actually had her 2 other times, and this is the third. Yeah, a lot of information here, but yeah, this is the 3rd time, and she was just dropped off this latest time yesterday.
Okay.
So she's kind of settling in. It's been a couple of months since I've last had her, so she's kind of just settling in. She didn't eat her breakfast this morning, so I think she's just settling in. So she's maybe wants to go on her get her breakfast or get her dinner and everything. So, but yeah, she's good. And the only other thing I would say is I think she does have some kind of mass on her side, but it's not. It's not. I don't know the story on that, but it's not bothering her. So she lies on the side and everything like that. So
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she's good.
One of those fun things. Okay. Awesome. Well, Tara, I'm glad that you get to hang out with Ms. Lola for a little bit, and thanks I know to speak for fosters in general that we definitely appreciate all respite fosters and things. It's so encouraging to know that you've got a support system, because sometimes you know things happen and you need to travel or you just need a break or whatever the case may be. So big ups to Tara and our other respite fosters, and of course, regular fosters too. So thank you, Tara.
Thank you, Courtney. Appreciate it.
Of course. Lori, I think you're gonna bring us home. Wait, let me confirm first. I think that was Lola and then Lori. Yes. Who is this little bundle
Okay.
of love?
This is Cutie.
Yeah.
She is a year old and she weighs about 40 pounds. She is not a couch potato. She has a lot of energy. I mean, not terribly so. She can entertain and amuse herself out in the backyard for hours at a time, but she also does play well with other dogs. She is healthy. She's got the cute, her tail is like a half tail or something. I don't know. You can't really see it.
Oh, it's like Stumpy.
It is, but don't tell her that it's weird because she thinks she's perfect.
Yes.
She's just, come on, sit. So she is really cute, adorable. That's why they must have called you Cutie, huh? Is that why? So I have never actually sat down and snuggled her before. I've interacted with her out in the yard because it's a pet sitting place. So, I mean, she's looking at me right now like, thank you. I love you. Thank you for spending some one-on-one time with me. We're working with her on her impulse control because she will do things like a volunteer took her for a walk today with a group of his friends. They did a 3-mile hike with small children and she did fine, but she likes to take the leash in her mouth and, you know, she gets overstimulated and she doesn't know what to do. So we're working with her on those things and she's gotten a lot better. It helps that she has other dogs here to play with. She can kind of get some of that energy out. She is very much wanting to please. She's worried she's not going to please. So even when she's being really obnoxious,
she's like, who? Me?
She will be worried if she thinks she did something wrong. I mean, she backs right down. So I'm wondering if, you know, maybe she got into trouble.
Yeah.
In her home. I'm trying to remember how she came to us. Independent Animal Rescue.
How long has she been with us?
She's only been with me she was in a foster home for a few weeks. And then they ended up moving out of state. So we weren't able to find another foster home for her. So she came to stay with me. And she's been with me for maybe like another 3 weeks. She's been spayed. She's healthy as can be. She's not heartworm. She's heartworm negative and doesn't have any health issues. Like I said, I don't know how she would do with cats, but so far she's doing good with people and other dogs.
And small children that she went on a hike with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think basically she's just a young dog. Lots of times the dogs come to us and in their life, they've been in fight or flight mode their whole lives. So we get a lot of those in younger dogs. And so she's taking, basically Prozac right now so that we can work with her and teach her how to, work on her impulse control. I mean, honestly, I haven't seen a problem myself, but the fosters before me said that, that she was having trouble. But honestly, she's been fine here. She's crate trained. She's house trained. She's really cute. She's small.
Yes.
She's always going to be a smaller dog. Cutie, sit. Sit. Good girl.
Oh, look at her. Lori, tell me again how old she is.
A year.
A year? Okay, she's a young one.
Yeah. She's looking at me like, I don't know. Are we supposed to be doing this?
Oh.
I know. I wish I had like all the time in the world to just snuggle with these dogs. It breaks my heart when I know that when they're in between places to go and I know that they just want that person or that family. So.
Yeah. Oh, look at the lovers.
Yeah.
And, how was she on her leash? She likes to play with it and such, but
that's not an uncommon thing for dogs to want to do.
Right.
So after a while, I use this, how I am with that leash harness thing that I love.
Mm-hmm.
It comes out from behind on their back. So once you leash it up and it comes through that split in the back,
Yeah,
it's back there.
and
And
she
it's,
can't mess
they
with
really can't get to it like
Yeah.
they could a regular leash that's on a
Yeah.
collar, and even the ones that are on the clasp on the chest. So I personally wouldn't have a problem with her. She's small and she wants to please. She
Mhm.
just needs somebody who has a little experience or is willing to learn how to teach her the proper manners. But I mean,
Yeah.
to me, that just comes with the territory of getting a new dog, and
Sure.
setting
Yeah.
up a communication with them. But I
Absolutely.
do have some young ones too. I just don't.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? And that's an important note, Laura, that even that whoever her forever home is will just have to recognize that, that is something that you said that just comes with the territory, that you've got to learn how to communicate best with this dog. And Monkey and I have been working on that with Cheery dogs, and that is something that IAR, we've partnered up with Cheery Dogs and recommend, for new adopters and forever families to get in there. One, it's an awesome bonding experience, training like in general, and two, it's good for the dog, stimulating the mind and all that.
No two humans are alike, so it's unreasonable for a human to think that someone else could train their dog, and then have it carry over, because body language is different, vocal inflections are different.
Yes.
It's really good and important to do some sort of obedience work with any new dog, and be prepared to spend some time setting up that back and forth, the communication.
Yes. Yeah. That'll be Cutie. I think you'll have your forever one in no time, kid. You are just a sugar pie
She's very cute.
and wiggly. I love it. Lori, thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for organizing this, for bringing the dogs. I believe we've tapped every dog, and I know some of us had to. Tara had to hop off. Thank you, everyone, fosters, for bringing your dogs on and taking the time. Dogs for being so cute, fluffy, and just snuggleable, putting on your best face forward. Emily, thanks for checking us out and such. And I know for animal rescue, or for IAR, you can go to animalrescue.net and see the profiles of all the IAR dogs here. And then I should have checked. What do you know the info?
I
for
put
the-
them both in the chat. So it's beautifultogethersanctuary.com.
Excellent.
The other one. Yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you everyone for coming and spending the time with us. And I hope everyone has an absolutely great rest of their Sunday and a great week.
Thanks, Courtney.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank
y'all.
you, Courtney and Emily. Thank
Of
you.
course, anytime. See y'all next month.
Yeah, next month.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.